about effective networking. What is the best way to network? How do you network effectively and appropriately to maximize your time at an event or with a client? And you've heard the statement, your net worth is equal to your network. Networking is very important no matter what business you're in. If you're trying to sell a product or service, people have to know you. They have to know your business. You got to get out in front of people one way or the other, whether it's online or offline. So if you are in the business of networking and you need to meet people and you need to get to know people, you want to keep a few things in mind. Number one, networking is all about the other person. So you want to get to know people. You want to do more listening than talking. You want to seek to serve, find out how you can benefit the other individual. Now, you don't want to walk up and say, hey, my name's Greg. How can I add value to you? You don't want to say something like that. You just want to get to know the other individual and to find out what they do, what they're looking for, and how you can best help them, whether you're connecting them with somebody else or telling them about a service or something that they may need that they're looking for. So that is number one. So don't just walk up and say, hey, my name's Greg. How can I add value to you? Introduce yourself, ask them what they do. If you don't know what they do, if it is somebody that you've been trying to connect with and you know what they do and who they are, then, and if you admire them especially, you introduce yourself and say, hey, I really love what you do. I'd like to hear more about it. Or you say, hey, I really love what you've done. I would love to hear your story. I'm a seeker of wisdom. Would you be willing to spend a few minutes sometime and tell me all about how you did what you did, how you do what you do, how you ended up where you are? So you don't want to take all their time at the event. You want to try to set it up for a follow-up. So introduce yourself and ask them if they would be willing to share their story, tell you how they made it to where they are, did what they did, accomplished what they accomplished, if that's what you're looking for, and try to set up a follow-up time. Again, you want to do all the listening. If they ask you what you do, then you just keep it short and just kind of have a 5 or 10-second thing. Hey, I'm Greg Dickerson. I invest in and I develop commercial multifamily properties, and I work with investors, and I also do coaching and mentoring. But tell me how you did this. I'm a seeker of wisdom. I'd really like to know how you got here. So keep it focused on them, get information from them, learn how to serve the other individual. You want to first seek to serve the other individual, find out how you can benefit them, help them first and foremost. Now, the other thing are the simple things that might sound like common sense or might sound like, of course, but some people don't know. Number one, you want to wear the appropriate clothes. If it's business casual, you never want to be under. It's okay to be a little over, but never under. You want to wear a tuxedo to business casual, but it's okay to have a suit on. If everybody is in suits, don't show up business casual. Make sure if it's a formal business attire, then you want to make sure you've got a suit and a tie on or a dress, whatever it is, or a suit for the ladies. So make sure you know what the attire is. Make sure you know what the expectation is. You can find that out through the event organizer and the venue that they are holding the event. So make sure that it's appropriate. And also the profanity. I know it's commonplace today for a lot of people to use profanity, but keep it professional, keep it clean. You will get more respect without using it. You will sound more intelligent without using profanity. So keep it clean, keep it professional in your attire, in your appearance, in your language at all times. Focus on the other person, seek to serve first. Figure out how you can help the other person. Don't tell them, how can I add value to you? Don't ask them, how can I serve you or anything. Just listen to what they're saying, hear what they're looking for and asking for, and you will figure out ways to help them. Don't try to occupy all their time if you're at a big event. Don't go around just speed networking, passing out cards, trying to meet everybody you can. Pick out 1 or 2 people, get to know them. I'm a seeker of wisdom. I love what you do. I want to be where you are. Would you be willing to share with me how you got there, how you do what you do, how you became who you are, things like that. So be genuinely interested in the other person. Listen more than you talk. Don't try to occupy all their time. Be polite. Try to set up a follow-up, get their information so you can follow up with them later. And always send a written follow-up the next day after the event. A short email, quick text message. A handwritten note is always great if you're in the world where a handwritten note is appropriate. Have a great day.